Hi, welcome to this week's edition of the Rubber Run Sports Show. I'm Isaac Harris.
I'm Daniel Harris.
And we'll be covering for Rob and John as they take a little break. Hey, hey, friend.
No, y'all said you are running late. So you said we stepped in. Took over. We took over.
This week's Rubber Run Sports Show. I'm John Moore, joined as always by Rob G and Papa. We're right around the corner.
Hey man, we don't even dance no more. We just make money moves.
No. On location at the glorious Falls Church High School.
Of course, man. Hey, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's football players getting weighed in and stuff running around. Youth football players.
Thank for the hospitality. Have water bottles sitting out for us.
Coach Aziz, man.
Coach Aziz, the man.
Oh, good.
Old school. Pretty awesome.
That's you two.
We're gonna get a Hulk Hogan Twitter shout out for that.
Is that what you want?
I do. I still like the Hulkster.
He had a little racism in his face.
Yeah, a little something. May have had a little too much of the booze one night and got carried away.
The truth came out.
Having no thoughts of the junkyard dog.
You know what? Speaking of that, I was in Centerville the other day.
Okay.
Driving down the road.
Were we speaking of Hulk Hogan or racism?
Well, the second.
Okay.
I saw a Confederate flag on the back of a van in Centerville the other day, and I was just like, this is Centerville, man.
It's crazy.
It's really weird. Man,
it's okay.
I'm not going to get into that.
That's not. I don't want to lose any sponsors.
But you should be ashamed.
You should be. Let it go. Jeb Stewart got rid of the Jeb.
Yeah.
They did. Just a matter of fact.
I'm good with it either way.
All right. Let's talk football.
Maybe not either way.
I'm good with it.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yes.
Hey, cut, edit, get it out.
Football. Man, kickoff.
Next week. Woodbridge kicking off. Thank you, Woodbridge, because I was getting.
Are they a week earlier than everybody else?
They are a week earlier than everybody else, and that's fine with me. I was getting a little bit antsy, man.
Yeah.
I need to get out to a game.
Who are they playing?
Petersburg?
Petersburg?
Yeah.
Virginia? There's a prison down there? Is this going to be like the longest yard?
Again, why are you trying to bring our past into this? No, I don't know if there's a prison in Petersburg.
I don't know.
Though if there is, it may house.
I think there is.
We could have housed people that we know.
I may have known someone who lived there once.
Lived there, like a day camp.
Like a vacation, we call it.
Yeah. Yeah, completely off topic, support public schools.
That's right.
Support public schools.
We're going to support public. We already do support public schools.
Absolutely.
But in a bigger way.
Absolutely.
Big things to come.
Especially when Flint Hill doesn't have stands, we can support public schools.
That's right.
Sorry, Romantic.
Go Huskies. I still get alumni letter. I never even graduated from there. But I'll take it.
You still get an alumni letter.
I do. They invite me to everything. I love Flint Hill.
Wow.
Miller House. They know what I'm talking about. It's that big white building on the corner of Germantown. You know,
is that what it
looks like the house?
Well,
this is the old Flint Hill. Right? It's Flint Hill. They go way back.
I find it funny that they kicked you out and they want money from you. I think that's funny.
They never got a dime from me.
That's a good business plan right there.
They did. So, Freedom High School. Woodbridge, not to be confused with South Riding.
No. Two totally different schools. And you know, I'm a little jealous. I told you I had a great time talking to all those guys. I like Daryl Overton a lot.
Yeah.
I think he brings a different attitude than a lot of other coaches.
Yep.
I like him a lot. So,
yep.
Yeah, I thought it was real cool. I'm a little jealous you got to go out there and do that.
I'll tell you what, I went out there. It was pretty nice out. It was their second practice.
Yeah.
Man, he's got some athletes on that team.
Yes, he does, man.
His style of coaching, had to edit out a lot of the footage that I took, but it's great. I've actually known Daryl for a long time, and we hadn't realized our last names are what they were because we only knew each other on a first name basis.
Of course you know.
So when I got out there, it was all laughs. So got a chance to go out, talk to Coach Daryl Overton, quarterback A.J. Felton, and Tyquan Brown.
Yeah, great.
Check it out. All right, we're here with Tyquan Brown and A.J. Felton. What's going on, fellas?
Hey.
Get a good workout in this morning?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, two, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right, so you guys are coming off 8-2 season, very successful season in the way you wanted to. What are you guys looking forward to this year?
State championship.
That's it. State championship.
That's it. That's a wrap.
Yes, sir.
So what you guys working individually in the off season?
Well, me, I worked out for running back and a little bit of DB and linebacker, inside and outside.
You all over the place.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's your favorite to play?
I like to play running back.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what'd you do to get better this off season?
Just worked on defensive back. That's what I want to go to college for, but a lot of D1 schools want me as a slot, so I just worked as an athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. So what kind of drills you do? You guys play 7-on-7? Do you just do individual sprint drills, route drills?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, 7-on-7. We did a lot of 7-on-7 practices, one-on-ones, DBs with the receivers and stuff like that. I went to the Nike Combine, wherever as a DB, you know what I'm saying? So we did a little stuff like that, get better.
So how's it feel when you go down these big combines and you see athletes from all over the place? How you match up with them?
I mean,
in your opinion?
It's good competition. I like competition.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good competition. However, good bump, get better. That's what it's all about.
So with the success of the team, you see the crowds getting bigger. We were talking, Coach, about how the community's growing. They usually rally around success. Have you seen a lot of that going on?
Yes, sir. Everybody wants to be a part of a winning program.
Yeah.
So all of our friends and stuff, Twitter, like social media, like they're following and like that.
You gotta be careful with Twitter in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Twitter gets you in trouble. I'm glad they didn't have Twitter when I was in high school. So you guys got any? I know every game's important. I don't want to get you in trouble, Coach, but is there a game you guys have circled on the calendar? Is somebody you want to see?
Oh yeah,
All of them.
Every game.
Yeah, we got a few games. Lake Taylor game, the Hilton game, Woodbridge game. Those are 3 games that I'm most concerned about. I'm not worried about nobody else like that.
No. So when you get a team like Hilton come in, they obviously got the running back who gets all the press and he's very talented. Is that a personal challenge for you? I know it's a team game, but do you get out there and you want to see him in the open field?
You know, like for me, we're friends, so he's cool. So like we try to compete, see who has the most yards, so we can brag about it.
As well you should.
Yeah.
That's all I did. Right? You guys play, any drills together in the summertime as a group collectively, or a lot of you hanging out and?
Oh yeah, we hang out a lot. We like go to schools around, just work out while other people play around. But,
cool. You guys play any other sports?
No.
I run track.
Yeah.
Fast? Yeah, I'm pretty fast.
Sounds pretty fast. So modest out here. All right, well, good luck, fellas. Thanks for sitting down with us, and we'll be following y'all all year.
All right, thank you.
All right. All right, we're here with Coach Daryl Overton.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, my man?
Hey, everything's good.
Now, we go way back. That's a story for another day.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, you've turned this program around, by all accounts, in a hurry, right?
Yes, sir.
What's been the biggest difference from year one to going into this year, where you finished 8-2 last year? Success is expected.
Well, the biggest difference is, just from a preparation standpoint, where the first year we didn't really know what we had as far as players. We had a lot of guys that were unproven on the varsity level, where now we've had guys that have been in those spots. This will be their 3rd year, a lot of them. So, preparation-wise, it's about, executing, clean up execution, a lot of staying healthy. But the rest of it really, as far as what's different, is just, the players know now, and now you're hunted, you're being hunted. You're not the prey anymore,
right.
As a better lack of words.
So, back when I was playing high school, and I don't know, I think your off season was probably a little more conditioning than mine. We party. We see so many of these high school kids now, they really get it in the off season. Have you noticed anybody in particular, not to put anybody on blast, but who's, made some strides physically?
Like you said, now as far as, being able to practice year round, pretty much you just can't wear, shoulder pads or do any contact, but, and the 7-on-7 stuff. Yeah. And like you said, all the different training you could do. We had a great 7-on-7 all season. I thought that Eric Surratt, a receiver for us last year and started at free safety, had an awesome 7-on-7. I mean, some were awesome. And our 7-on-7, we kind of travel and play against the best of the best. We don't play locally, hardly ever. We play against the best players from all over. And he did awesome, phenomenal against some really good guys. Him, our young quarterback Quest had a phenomenal 7-on-7. I thought that we grew up a lot in the secondary at corner. Najee Johnson, Josh Hayes, Jason Hawkins. I just thought, even though we returned a lot, we got better quality depth this offseason from all those things. Like you said, a lot of young guys got to get quality work against quality competition.
Right. So a lot of the programs we follow that are successful in the area, we really see the communities kind of rally behind the programs. Have you seen that since you turned it around?
Well, our immediate community as far as parents has been phenomenal. And that's one of the things that was a priority to change here.
Sure.
And that has happened.
Yeah.
The other thing, is the administration. My, athletic director, assistant principal, our guidance team.
Yeah.
The school, has rallied around, the teams, not just football, but the teams, but directly with us, making sure we had what we needed, just like any other school in the county has. And that's, whether it's be equipment, we got a brand new weight room, racks, obviously we got some new field equipment, so we're getting a turf field. So not just our immediate community, which has rallied, our families, definitely have. A lot of support, when we practice in the evening, it was tons of parents out here watching. But like I said, the biggest thing to me has been the administration support, all the way from top to bottom, from principal to guidance, has just been phenomenal.
Right. All right. 8-2 last year. What are your expectations this year?
Our expectation is, again, to have a good football team.
Yeah.
Obviously, we were expecting to win the state championship last year, as we do this year, as all the other umpteen teams, in the state.
Right.
The difference is, like you said, going out and being better. I felt like, we lost to Riverbend twice, and we lost to Massaponax. Massaponax was a state playoff team.
Yeah.
Riverbend was in the state playoff, won a game, and then they ended up losing. So, like I said, I feel like we're right there, but we have to, we have to go past that. We haven't accomplished anything yet.
Right.
This year was different, though, is that you have an opportunity again to win districts.
Yeah.
How when me and you were playing, where they had done away with that.
Right.
Where we went undefeated in our district last year in this area, but you didn't get a banner for it. This year you'll have the opportunity.
Cool.
So we want to win our area, our district, because it's a great area for football with great teams, proven coaches, that have been in state championship, won them. So, winning this area first, and then, just building on that moving forward.
Absolutely. Well, man, congratulations on all your success. We're looking forward to this year. Thanks for sitting down with us.
Always, I appreciate you.
My man.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So again, great talking to Coach Overton. They were good last year. They're expecting me better this year. There's confidence brewing out of that group.
I'm telling you, Tyquan Brown's great.
Yeah.
But A.J. Felton, I'll take that dude on any team any day.
They got NFL names already.
The attitude he has, you could tell he's a hard worker. He wants to get better, and he's got no time for anything else. I like that dude a lot. I'll take him on any team.
They got a couple big boys up front, too.
Yeah, man.
They're going to be...
Hey, that Freedom Hilton game is going to be crazy.
I want to be there.
I know you do.
Because they ain't scared of Hilton.
No, they ain't scared of anybody.
Hilton backfield.
He scheduled Lake Taylor.
Yeah.
I don't know. They've only won 40 games in the last 4 years or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. I like that team a lot.
Yeah.
A little bit on a personal level.
Yep.
We cover a lot of athletes. We cover a lot of schools' athletes and everything. Over the last, 10 years, I've had the opportunity to coach, watch, and cheer for my favorite athlete of all time. And he's getting ready to go to college, so.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jalen. Yeah. It's awesome. I don't know if I'd be here with that.
I'm coming to visit. He certainly wouldn't be here without you.
I don't know about that. He's probably worse off for having me.
I don't think that's the case at all.
But parents, take it easy on coaches. These dudes don't make enough money. The parents need to back up off these coaches a little bit, man. Seriously, it's just a little too much.
Because you're going to lose some good ones.
Yeah.
The schools that treat them better.
Yeah. And, we're doing the show a little bit different today.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of interviews going. We got a bunch of places.
A lot of action.
We got Falls Church going on today. Speaking of Falls Church, there's going to be a game this year. Falls Church, Mount Vernon.
I can't wait for that.
Two of our favorite coaches. We've talked about it before. That's going to be a great game, and it's possible they'll be playing for this belt right here.
Hardware.
Monty Fritz, though?
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a coach with more swag than Monty Fritz.
It might not be, but Coach Aziz's love for professional wrestling is
I know. You guys are on
bonded.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be a great game, and we've had a chance to sit down with Coach Aziz.
Yeah.
A couple of his players going on here.
Yeah. Fun.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Coach Aziz, thank you for having us today.
Glad you guys came out. I know it's pretty crazy outside. The weather's pretty bad, so glad you guys made it.
A lot of action going on at Falls
A
Church.
lot going on at that Falls Church.
The weather is a lot better than it was last night at John's house, that's for sure.
Crazy.
Last night, actually, our scrimmage last night got cut short because of the weather, so we're glad we got some plays in. But a lot of people are going this morning, so I feel bad for them. Saturday's usually a chill day. Hang out with wife day. So
Tell us about that scrimmage last night. You said it was pretty physical.
yeah, last night we went out to Potomac Falls. It's coached by my old college coach, Paul Barnes, and they are a very, 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 very physical football team. Every school in Loudoun County is, and we needed that physical aspect, and it was a good. Ain't close to a bloodbath scrimmage. Like we went at it hard. You know what I mean? And our kids got a lot out of it. I always learned that if your first scrimmage is against a not so good team, you punish them and you don't make any mistakes, and it's hard to fix.
Yeah.
And I always thought if you scrimmage a good team first, you make a lot of mistakes, and especially the physical part, you get it out the way, and a lot of areas we can correct. So I thought it was a great scrimmage for us, and very positive experience. And afterwards, they fed us Chick-fil-A. So
Can't beat that.
can't beat that. Cannot beat that.
You a Chick-fil-A sauce guy or no?
I always call it, I don't know what the orange sauce is called,
It's Chick-fil-A sauce.
but I always call it Mambo sauce.
Now you know that's not Mambo sauce.
I know it's not Mambo sauce, but I forgot what it's called, so I call it Mambo sauce.
Mambo sauce is it's Chick-fil-A sauce.
Do you all see what I'm dealing with over here? You see what's going on?
Mambo
here?
sauce is like ketchup and barbecue sauce.
But if you live around here-
that's a DC.
But if you live around here, you're used to Mambo sauce,
Yeah.
especially if you go into Yums in D.C.
Now we're talking. only at Yums at 3 a.m.
Nothing good ever happens before you go to Yums.
You ever had the chicken wings from Yums?
Yes.
They're like
Steak and cheese is like 18 inches.
It's crazy. It's
at Yums.
fantastic.
Yeah, gotta go to Yums. So I forgot it's called Polynesian sauce. My wife
Oh,
told
okay.
me.
Yeah. Okay. I
But
didn't
every time I go, can I get some Mambo sauce,
There you
please?
go. The Chick-fil-A sauce is like orange or orange Chick-fil-A sauce. Yellow.
This is the most interesting conversation I think we've ever had on here.
It's good. I get the spicy chicken. Drown it. Chick-fil-A, come sponsor your show. Did a commercial for them.
It was good last night.
You did a 3-minute commercial for us. Hey, football. 7-3, 4-6, 7-4 the last 3 years.
Yep.
Lost a lot of seniors last year.
Yep.
What do you have this season? What do you have coming into this year?
Well, I think the thing is important that the foundation set in place. The foundation set in place. The coaches are the same. The philosophy the same. The work ethic is the same. The off season didn't stop. I think with any program, whether it be football or business, if you have a foundation the same, leadership the same, everybody saying the same things, 5 or 6 coaches in the building, being positive, pushing the kids, having our O-line coming back, having our D-line coming back, having our starting quarterback coming back, having a defensive end with multiple offers coming back, having an all-state running back coming back. When you have all these foundations in place, we just need people to step up and fill their roles, and we're lucky that we're in that state right now where we can do that. Where we're not plugging big holes, we're just plugging roles here and there for you to just do your job. You know what I mean? And I think when you do that, whether it's football or business, you know what I mean, you end up being successful, and that's our goal. But sometimes you're not successful because everybody else is also stepping up,
Right.
and and bringing their game to the table. So, I think that when you follow that routine for us, it works out pretty good.
I know the generic coaching answer every game is, the next game's the most important, but we got that belt on the table for a reason.
That's right.
Right? So
I like
you
it.
and Coach Fritz, who we're going to have a lot of coverage on this year. You guys are friends.
He's a good guy.
Is that game circled in the locker room somewhere?
I tell you, I'm not gonna make a generic answer for you, but we do take one game at a time.
Yeah.
You know, our first game is against a team out of D.C., Theodore Roosevelt. And our second game is against South Lakes, who was a very physical football team.
Yeah.
And I think last night helped us mentally prepare for South Lakes.
Right.
Which South Lakes and Mount Vernon are two complete different teams.
Yeah.
You got a team that's physical in South Lakes, then you got a team who's fast, very fast in Mount Vernon.
Right.
So I think that we're taking 1 week at a time. But yes, you know, Coach Fritz has done a great job at Mount Vernon. In the past, when we've played Mount Vernon, it hasn't been it's been ugly. But Coach Fritz has done a great job, and I think that, you know, he's turned that program around.
Yeah.
And I think first time in a couple of years, you know, we're going to Mount Vernon games saying, you know, this is going to be a competitive game.
Right.
You know, and somebody's got to win. You know, what I mean?
Gotta
But
win.
that's week 3, and we have, you know, 2 games before that.
Yeah.
And a tough South Lakes team, and that's why I think this year is important to take it one week at a time. We never know. You know, last year we've been. For a majority, we've been successful against DC schools, and last year we came out a little unfocused, and one of the schools got us.
Right.
But we're going to be focused this year, definitely.
Yeah.
So generic answer is 1 week at a time.
You brought up the continuity that you have here and the foundation that you built here. How long has your staff been together?
6-7 years now.
Yeah.
6-7. The foundation of our staff. 6-7 years now. One of our coaches 2 years ago left, and now he's a head coach in Tennessee.
Okay.
Another one of our coaches left 3 years ago. He's offensive coordinator at West Potomac. So, and another one of our coaches left. He's a head coach at Lee now. So not only have we got a strong foundation here, but we've had coaches branch off and become successful other places. So, you know, I think it's not a football thing. I think it's a philosophy thing that's kind of branched out. And we, you know, we always teach our kids that football is the closest thing that prepares you for life in general. And I think our kids have a good grasp on that. And I think our coaches that leave have got a pretty good grasp on that also.
Going back to the you know, you played these DC schools. Why is it important for you to schedule those DC schools?
Because I think our kids, the majority of our kids, high school is the first year playing football. Right, and you know, the DC schools, you know, they're very athletic. They're very athletic, and they're not depth-wise. They're not very deep, but they're very athletic, very talented, and I think it helps us get the kinks out a little bit. You know what I mean? If it helps us get the penalties out the way, if we need to get them out the way, and it's competitive, and it's a great game for our community because they always come here.
Yeah,
and we eat together. For the game, and then we play, and we get a great crowd, and you know, the community knows that Falls Church's first game. They call it Jaguar Kickoff, where the kids come, get their schedules, buy their P uniforms or whatever.
Yeah,
they'll have a tailgate out here. They have all kinds of food. They pay for the food. They have food out here, you know. But it's common tradition for us, and you know, it just helps us. That first game, you know. Just get it all the nervousness out the way, and you know, it worked out pretty good for us so far.
Okay.
Well, man, we appreciate you having us today.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you guys start the season. Apparently, John can't wait for some Chick-fil-A sauce.
After the 7-day cleanse.
Everybody wants Chick-fil-A on Sundays, but it's always closed.
And Coach Aziz, we'll see you soon.
Thank you very much, fellas. Thanks for coming out.
All right, we're here with Omar Tamimi, Brian Duran. What's going on, fellas?
Doing good today.
You guys ready for the season?
Yes, sir.
Let's start with you, Omar. Coming off of last year's success, what did you work on personally in the offseason to get better?
Well, I was a returning starter, and I've just been in the weight room, sprints, conditioning, all that, getting myself stronger.
Yeah. Brian?
Well, as I'm going into the next level, I have to focus on my reads, you know, going into depth instead of just using my athletic raw ability, and I've been working on that so far.
So what kind of strength and conditioning are you guys doing? Is it the classic John Moore bench press and that's the wrap, or are you doing some other stuff?
No, well, our conditioning coach, Coach Coogan, he has us in the weight room 3 times a week, and then I lift on my own at home.
Okay.
It varies because, you know, sometimes we lift with linemen and sometimes with the skill players, but sometimes it's together, and we all work on the same things, which is conditioning, running, and lifting at the same time.
So you guys are on the opposite sides of the ball, obviously. How physical and aggressive does it get when you guys are in practice?
In practice, it does get intense when offense and defense goes against each other. There are occasional brawls, but it's always fun. We're brothers, so we enjoy it.
As a DN, I usually don't like to tackle, so. But yeah, we get along afterwards, after practice in the locker room. We're still family. We're all the same team, but during practice, we just go at it and go 100%.
Now, you're usually against the tackle, but do you guys ever lock it up in drills?
Yeah. Often we do one-on-ones.
Who wins?
It's 50-50.
He's like, no, it's not. All right, so what are your expectations for this season?
Well, we're shooting for a conference championship again. We're trying to take it one game at a time, be physical, be disciplined, and win.
I think the most important thing is just to improve upon last year. You know, we just want to be better. We want to make ourselves better. We don't want to be worse. And our first goal is conference champs, and then we'll see where it takes us.
So, you know I love professional wrestling. What's your favorite sport? And yes, I call professional wrestling a sport. What's your favorite sport outside of football? What are you into?
I enjoy basketball. I watch the NBA a lot.
Sixers are making a comeback this year.
You think so?
Better be. I said it.
I don't know.
I'm a soccer player.
Yeah?
Soccer was my main sport until I got into football.
Are you still playing soccer?
Yeah, on my free time, yeah, I go play soccer.
You must be the biggest soccer player out there.
Yeah, I got in pit.
Let me ask you a question. Now, soccer is a known sport for excessive flopping.
Yeah, it is.
People must flop constantly when they run close to you.
Yeah, they do. I get carded a lot just for being big.
It's terrible. I'm going to come watch you play soccer. Omar, Tamimi, Brian Duran, good luck this year, guys.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day.
Glad to be joined by the smaller of the crew, Luke Saya, DeQuandre Marshall. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
I couldn't be stuck next to those guys. They made me look terrible.
Yeah.
Come on. So, guys, tell me about it. You guys had a really good year last year. Coming back this season, what did you want to work on in the offseason to get better?
I think I was personally working on getting my arm stronger and just sort of mastering the offense. This is like my third year in the offense, so really excited to have a good feel for it.
Okay.
For me, I was mastering my cuts and my speed, and as a team, I was being physical, and disciplined.
Football's different from basketball, lacrosse, and all these other sports. They all basically have AAU and things like that where they play all year round. How do you find time to work on football skills, or what do you do to do that in the off season when you don't have something like AAU to, what do you do in the off season?
I really don't think we have necessarily an off season. Our conditioning coach does a great job of keeping us in the weight room.
Okay.
And during the 7-on-7 season, we really hit the tournaments hard. And even our linemen do the lineman competitions and stuff. Mm-hmm. So we keep involved year round.
Okay.
Yeah, we do that, and on my free time, we play backyard football all the time. Yeah.
Is coach okay with that?
Yeah, he's all right.
As long as you're not backyard wrestling.
So what do you do? Do you work with a trainer in the off season, anything like that?
No, normally our quarterbacks coach, Coach Healy, I work with him. We talk a lot. I just call him up and we get some of the receivers out on the field. We do stuff on our own.
Okay.
And just work on throw circuits, throwing routes, getting better.
Good.
Yeah, sometimes I work with them, and I work with my brother too sometimes.
Okay. All right. Well, does he beat you up a little bit?
Nah.
No? All right. Well, you guys playing at Falls Church, the jungle can get crazy in there sometimes. I've been in a couple of games there. The student sections go nuts. Tell me about playing at Falls Church.
It's a great atmosphere. I get really excited for all our home games. We've got I think 6 home games this year, and yeah, I just love the atmosphere. It's a great place to play.
When we play at home, I feel very hyped because the crowd. Yeah.
All right, new helmet. How you feel about the new helmet? Last year's was good. What do you think about the new helmet?
These are 10 times better.
Yeah.
I feel like a baller when I put that thing on. It's pretty nice.
All right. Is there a game that you're looking forward to? Don't just ignore Coach Aziz over there. Is there a game that you're looking forward to more than any other on the schedule?
We take it one game at a time, of course, but Of course, we've always got Stewart circled on our schedule, and we look to like challenge the bigger 6A schools. I'm looking forward to competing with South Lakes in the second game too. So.
Okay. Yes, and I'm looking forward to competing against South Lakes. And Roosevelt too. Definitely Roosevelt.
And are there other players in the area that you know or that you kind of watch and kind of compare yourself to at your position?
Yeah, some of the QBs in our conference. Wakefield quarterback is a great quarterback. I know the Stewart quarterback personally too, and I've actually worked out with him a couple times, and we look to compete. So
a little trash talk back and forth.
A little bit, yeah.
The Stewart running back, really pretty good. Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, we can't wait to see you through this year. We're expecting big things from you. Can't wait to get out here and see you in the jungle. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Mama Saya, we're coming for you for hair and makeup. So. All right. Had to give her a little shout.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
You said she wanted to watch, so I was making sure she was out there.
Now I got to show her.
All right, Coach Aziz has got a great group of kids down there, and he's doing a hell of a job. So it's
man.
It's going to be fun to watch this year.
Yeah, it's a little disturbing. It's a little disturbing that the amount of conversation that you two can have on two topics.
Food and wrestling.
Food and wrestling, it's amazing.
My wife knew what she was marrying. Food and wrestling. Did your wife know that, Coach? Same. Food and wrestling.
Great. She said she's got to be so proud. Lisa, I'm sorry. It's awesome. I can't wait to get out here and see him.
Yeah, Friday Woodbridge.
Man,
that's fun.
It will be fun. Yeah, they got some
fire uniforms, huh?
Do they?
That's all.
Yeah, that yellow is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. I've never been there for a football game. It's gonna be good to see them.
Yeah.
Don't know anything about.
They better be good. You can't wear yellow and be bad. No. It opens you up to.
You know they have the #1 linebacker in the 2020 class in the country.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
You ever ranked that high?
No. They didn't have those kind of rankings when I was in high school.
What if they did? Yeah.
They had 2020 rankings, Coach Aziz, back in the day?
Hell no.
No chance. No chance. If we would have known each other way before now.
No, you would not have.
They had like the Gazette Top 15.
The Journal.
Frank's Ranks?
Yeah.
Frank's Ranks?
The Connection.
Yeah. Well.
They have none of this. Connection still around? Shout out to Connection. They wrote a good article about me back in the day.
About what?
It's about me.
Is that the one that Verbanik banned you from talking to the press after that?
He did not like me talking to anybody after that.
No.
It was all me and team back then.
There's no doubt. I think you've said several times on this show that it's all about you.
It's not. 50%.
Yeah, well. So you know what? Speaking of players, no, you know what? Never mind. No, speaking of players who are way better than John ever was, Reggie Floyd about to do huge things at yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah. What are you gonna say about that?
Nothing.
No, Reggie Floyd about to do huge things at Tech.
I'm gonna go see him.
I know you are.
We go down to Tech once a year. I'm actually gonna see him here at the West Virginia game on the 3rd.
Man.
Okay. Who we cheering for?
West Virginia.
What you mean? Oh. You get banned from the show. My wife hears you talk like that.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
Coach Boss is a friend of mine.
There you go.
Wow. So Daniel Adu.
Yeah.
Daniel Adu doing a lot of stuff. He's practicing at JMU.
Yeah.
Ready to get on that team. I think they're #1 in the nation in there.
They did some good recruiting.
Yeah.
Outside of him.
Well, yeah.
But he's a part of the.
They did. I'm telling you, the two receivers they got, him and then the receiver from Woodgrove.
Yeah.
Mason Giernick, I think is his name. But they're legit.
I want to see him at the next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kate Mulvenon.
Yeah.
Had surgery.
Good.
He's recovering. She can't give us the brace.
She's not going to bronze the brace for him?
No. She says she can't give us the brace because she's got to try out for the Penn State lacrosse team.
Ah.
So I thought
That's cool.
that's probably good. That's a pretty good reason to keep it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You don't want that on your conscience. I had a brace, but I bronzed it and gave it to
Check it
Rob.
out.
Coach Van Aker, my man.
Friend of the show, Coach Van Aker.
What's going on, my friend?
That's awesome.
We'll catch up with him too.
Absolutely.
I told him we're in here.
Yeah?
All right.
Coach Aziz, my man.
That's it.
Well, you can see us every week. Comcast Local, Channel 2, Channel 28, Prince William
Always.
County.
Always.
Verizon, Channel 28 in Herndon. Cox, Channel 23 in Herndon as well. And some Fios channel you were talking about. 1908. I don't get into those 4-digit channels.
1981.
1981.
1908. No, man.
It's a good year.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. We'll see you next week.
Maybe. Maybe. Daniel
Listen.
Isaac Harris.
What's up? The Harris.